Oh my god. Just oh my god. I can't believe this fucking story at all. Shit. Okay, so I want to get this story over with though. And this is very disgusting. Two 12-year-old girls try to attempt sacrifice to Slender Man. Two 12-year-old girls trying to sacrifice a classmate to Slender Man. They're charged as adults right now due to this event. Now, let's begin the backstory before we actually keep what's going to happen right now. These girls were obsessed with Slender Man, and they know did a lot of research about Slender Man. They actually know Slender Man due of a website, creepypastas. Because creepypastas are a good place for campfire stories you could use in real life, or you could read it for your own entertainment. Creepypastas and campfire stories share the same theme. They're fake, but they make you believe they're real. Now, why I'm talking about the creepypastas when Slender Man's actually on this shit though? Because the thing is though, creepypastas are going to blame this shit too. Slender Man and creepypastas. But the thing is though, you can't blame creepypastas at all. Like I said, creepypastas are meant to be entertaining and make you fear. Like campfire stories, they're fake, but they feel real and sound real, and they make you fear a lot. These girls did a lot of study about Slender Man. They know the origins, they know all the stuff about it, they know where Slender Man lives. I'm not sure they touched the games as well though. But all I gotta say is though, they learned Slender Man by creepypastas, and creepypastas do lead a lot of information about an urban legend. I have a video down below, you can check it out if you're a newcomer or you're somebody who missed it around the video as well. You can see my encounter, my actual encounter with Slender Man. And the aftermath still does, and yet I'm still scared of this guy. But the thing is though, the victim was stabbed 19 times and was close to death, really close to death. Compared to encountering Slender Man and being stabbed 19 times to be a sacrifice and tribute, I think that one tops the most all the way, no matter what. No matter what. So I'm just down below, and this person, who is only a little girl, is gonna fucking experience this shit for the rest of her life. They were classmates. They had a sleepover. After the day of the sleepover, they went to the forest, and that's when the attack happens. Now, what really sickened me most though, this was planned as well. This attack was planned. They were going to just have a very fantastic time on a sleepover. On the next day, lure the actual victim to the forest where Slender Man actually comes out all the time and stab her 19 times with it. And the thing is though, these girls actually had second thoughts. Actual second thoughts about this and trying this. And when you have a second thought, you want to think about it before it's too late. You want to think about it before it's too late. And you know the consequences going to happen to you. But instead, they just forget about the second thoughts and they fucking focus on to doing the thing right there. Now, like I said, the thing was planned. They had second thoughts. They dropped the second thoughts and they decided to go with it. The little girl was saved by a bystander who was just riding his bicycle at the time. The little girl was close to death. Like seriously, was close to death because 19 stabs, dude. 19 fucking stabs. Good thing she has a strong will to survive. But this will haunt her forever. Both parents of the victim and suspects are terrified and traumatized. They're scared, they're traumatized that their own daughters, or friends or daughters, I don't know what they are though, were killers who were trying to attempt murder. The victim's parents had to see and heard about this tragic event where they were close losing their daughter. two different scenarios, but two same results. They were scared of losing their loved ones. The suspects going to move to the corrupted side. The victim close to the afterlife. They were going to get away from this world. They were going to be no longer this world and be what the hell they were. They're charged as adults right now. And creepypastas and Slender Man are being blamed on this shit. Now, I'm gonna defend creepypastas and Slender Man. Here's why. I said this again and I will say this again. They're just fucking stories. Like campfire stories. They sound real, but they're fucking fake. Slender Man is like an urban legend, just like Bigfoot. Urban legends. Only a few people encounter this shit. I didn't have a camera at the time when I actually encountered Slender Man myself. I went home rushing and wanted to go to sleep. I cuddled my cat so I could actually get some sleep because I was scared. I thought I was gonna die. But no, it was just an event that just happened in my life. Once. Like Bigfoot. Happened in so many people's lives once or twice. And people are so obsessed with it. And there's people who are actually obsessed with Slender Man. I'm not obsessed with Slender Man. He scares the shit out of me, and he still haunts me on this very day. And I'm scared for this little girl and parents who nearly died by 19 stabs. And they don't know what the hell is going to happen now. You can't blame creepypastas no matter what. They had second thoughts. They really did have second thoughts about this. And they could have just dropped it, have a wonderful life, go to high school or middle school, and enjoy the rest of their lives as, you know, not obsessed with creepypastas. I like creepypastas. I like shit pastas as well because they're funny and laughable to laugh. I like creepypastas for enjoyment, and I want to use this as you know, campfire stories. Yeah, campfire stories. And the thing is though, and I will say this though, children will believe anything what's real until when they get older what's fake. Like, you know, I'm not gonna just say this though, because you know, if you have a children around there or child around you, and I'm gonna say this though, I don't want them to cry, so I'm just not gonna mention, you know, the good stuff though. But like I'm saying though, they believe anything until what's fake, or they just believe what is fake. That is the downfall of being a child. You will believe anything what's real and what's fake. But you're nearly, you know, more into the what's really real. And these are only 12-year-old girls. They're not teenagers, they're preteens. But they're being charged as adults. Because they believe Slender Man may be real, and sacrificing a small child, which Slender Man needs because he feasts on children. And you know, they could be, you know, Slender Man's henchmen or something like that. But it's too late. They got the consequences. They're charged as adults. Both parents are fucking traumatized about this though. People who know about Slender Man are sickened by this shit as well. I'm sickened by this. And here's the thing though. Nobody wants to believe a child to be a murderer or attempt to murder people. No one wants to believe that. It's scary. It's hard to believe at that. It's seriously hard to believe, especially when you're a parent of that child. It's hard to believe that. But it just happens whenever it wants to come out. And it makes you scared a lot. It does make you scared. That's something you can actually believe and actually fear the most. I'm sorry. And I'm really sorry for the victims out there. And the victims' children, parents, friends, relatives, especially your daughter. I'm sorry so much that your daughter had to experience about this. And this will traumatize her entire life. But the thing is though, you just can't blame creepypastas at all. They're just campfire stories. They're fake, but they tend to feel they're real. The only persons you could blame are the suspects, and they really did have second thoughts about this, and this was planned as well. You can't point fingers when the evidence is in front of your face and it's really true. It's hard to believe. You know, nobody wants to believe a friend, a longtime friend, or your own children are actually these attempt murders or going to become murders later on. It's hard to believe, but you just can't blame anything else when there's something in front of your face. There's no bullying around this though, so bullying is not in this thing. I don't know what to say anymore. I'll leave the video down below on the description bar. You can check it out. And if you're a newcomer or you never heard about my story about Slender Man, I'll leave it down there as well. For me, what I think about this though, I'm disgusted a lot. I'm really disgusted. But I hope the victim actually can get this over with through. It will be there for a very long time though, because especially with children, they will remember a lot of shit that is bad to their lives and affect them later on. I'm not saying, oh, this person should just let it go away. No, I can't. It just can't. Especially for a young age. No matter how fucking young they are, they will remember this to the rest of their fucking life, and it will traumatize them. And the friends of this person have the blood in their hands, and they know what they done and what's wrong. There's no blame. You can't blame creepypastas at all. You only can blame the victims, not the victims' murders or attempt murders. I'm sorry. I can't defend two 12-year-old girls who are going to be murders about this. I can't. I just can't. I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm really done. I don't know what to talk about. Seriously, I'm sorry. The article is down below, including the video of the actual events and my... I can't say anything else. I'm sorry.